The University of Maryland women's basketball team had their dream season come to an end this weekend, but at least it came at the hands of the national champs. Paul Pierce has a lot of playoff experience in his career, 148 games to be exact, so the 17-year vet knows when he can talk trash. He told reporters Toronto lacked the it factor. The comment made today's playoff opener with the Raptors that much more exciting. I'm here at the Verizon Center. It's quiet now, but in about 30 minutes, the students will start filling in, the band will start playing, and Georgetown will take on Seton Hall in this Big East matchup. Shawarn wasted no time translating his winning ways into Terrapin victories. His freshman campaign featured 5 wins over ranked opponents, and he was even better in the NCAA tournament. So he expects to be booed, and boy did Pierce hear the boos. There he is in warm-ups. Second quarter now, Wizards down 4. Here's Pierce with the nice spin, jumper, and the swish. Pierce on fire in the second with 10 points. Fourth quarter, Wiz up 2. Watch this shot by Bradley Beal. He ends up on his you-know-what and still cans the jumper. Beal had 16 points and 9 rebounds. But the Raptors not done. Former Maryland Terrapin Grievous Vasquez from deep ties it, and then gives the crowd a little shimmy. We're heading to overtime, and in that overtime, John Wall with his signature dish and drive to Nene, who takes care of the rest. Washington takes game 1, 93-86, and all the talk about Pierce after the game. Just a 6-point lead for UConn, but not until Kalina Mosqueda-Lewis drains a 3 from downtown. The senior finished with 15 points in the game, including that jumper to put the Huskies up double digits. It's the 3rd straight national title for Connecticut and the 10th overall for head coach Gino Auriemma. Out at the ballpark, there's Matt Williams, or as I like to call him, Matty Ice. Watch this 5th inning. Philadelphia's Freddie Galvis gets just enough of this to bloop it to left beyond the stretch of Ian Desmond, who had another error earlier today. Phillies take the lead 3-2, but no big deal when you have Bryce Harper on your squad. This guy's been on fire, and look at where this one lands. Harper's 2nd home run in 2 days, and we're tied. To the 9th, Phillies making a push. Odubel Herrera with his 3rd hit of the day, and that does it. Phillies get the win 5-3. Matt Williams after the game addressing Ian Desmond's difficulties in the field. In the 1st inning with 2 on, Adam Jones rips a double in the gap, scoring Stephen Pierce and Travis Snyder. That put the O's up 3-0 early on. Then in the 2nd inning, Stephen Pierce launches his 2nd homer in as many games to give Baltimore a 6-run lead. They didn't look back from there, winning a close away game. Orioles and Red Sox, bitter rivals in the AL East, and the O's doing damage with the stick. Runner on second, Caleb Joseph coming through in the clutch with the base hit up the middle. That'll score a run. The Orioles leading right now 2-0 in the 5th inning. With help from Dr. Milton's study and signs around campus, students are becoming more aware of the dangers of catching the virus of the flu. Hopefully in the future, we won't need a study like Dr. Milton's. At the School of Public Health in College Park, Dan Servodidio. Georgetown getting ready to take on Seton Hall in a Big East matchup, the final regular season game for both teams as the Big East tournament gets set to take on, to get underway this upcoming week. Georgetown at 19-6, they're looking to get a 20-win season for the 5th time in their last 6 seasons, a big mark for them. Their leading scorer, Devontae Smith-Rivera, he had a big game this Tuesday, against 21st ranked Butler, and that's what Georgetown's coming off of this week. But the story today is senior day, as it is the last home game, and for senior Tyler Adams, it's his first career start and his first game back since 2011 after he had a heart condition and a heart ailment that derailed his career and set his career and ended it. And today he gets his first start, and he'll only play a couple minutes to start, probably only a couple seconds, honestly, for Coach Thompson's Hoyas. But today it's his story, and it went from heartbreak to heart warmth for him. And today we're looking to get set for that. So back to you guys in the studio. We all know how successful the addition of alcohol will be for the Terp Zone until that day comes. For now, students like myself will have to resort to playing pool without that bottle of beer. For Journalism 361, Dan Servodidio. The backstop has done its job of getting in opponents' heads so far this season. as the Terps have won 73% of their games at home, including 6 of their last 9 here at Bob Turtle Smith Stadium. A home field advantage? I think so. For Terps TV, Dan Servodidio. The Wizards will be wrapping up their season next week as a playoff team for the second straight year. With 5 games left to play, they have a chance to finish with their highest win total since 2005. Right now, they're the 5th seed, but they could move up to the 3 spot by the season's end. And the Capitals are also back in the postseason after missing out on the party last year. It's the Caps' 7th playoff berth in 8 years, and with 2 games to go, they can clinch home ice advantage if they win out. They face their Eastern Conference rival Bruins tonight in a matchup of 2 playoff-bound teams.
From announcing play-by-play for WMUC to cheering on his hometown Mets, everything Scott does is sports-centric. Following graduation, Scott will be the lead broadcaster for a minor league baseball team in North Carolina. It's something he says is the first step to ESPN. From WMUC in College Park, Dan Servodidio. Who knew that an arena once home to thousands of screaming basketball fans would be the eventual gathering place for local farmers and their businesses? Well, Ainsley Taves did. She says that this location is perfect, partly because of the history that exists behind this building. At Cole Fieldhouse in College Park, Dan Servodidio.
Hey guys, we're here at the Verizon Center. Coming up in just about 20 minutes, Georgetown getting set to take on Seton Hall in this Big East regular season finale. Coming up after the break, we'll preview the matchup for you guys. Slices bakes with 100% whole milk, Wisconsin-made mozzarella cheese.
It's the #1 cheese money can buy for a pizza shop.
For Gennaro, being different is something he embraces head on.
I have a little niche, to have a little bit, oh, that place has that, to be different. That's how you differentiate from other pizza shops.
Everywhere Mike Shawarin goes, he comes out on top. Baseball may be his career, but winning is his trade. He won a school record 11 games in 2014 and helped lead Maryland to its first postseason appearance since 1971. And he did it all as a freshman. Klinger and his crew of 4 begin the day by mowing the grass surface at Ludwig Field, the home of Maryland's women's soccer team.
When you mow at a ½ inch, the higher the grass, it's obviously going to play slower. Players like fast track, all about the ball roll.
To get that fast ball roll, Klinger says they use a process called rolling.
There's rollers on the mower, and it helps to lay over the grass. As you can see, like the striping, the light green and the dark green, different contrasts.
Sussman says almost nothing is off limits, as every jeer and cheer they use has a purpose and meaning behind them.
When a player strikes out, we'll go left, right as they walk off, because that's really tough mentally once you strike out, and then to hear it from the opposing crowd really gets in your head.
That's the name of the game, getting into the opponent's heads. Although the opponents may not think so, Alka Lamprou says it's all fun and games.
It's fun, it's funny. We respect the players. We don't curse at them or anything like that. We just yell out their information. It's as simple as that, just information.
Being a fan of the Washington Redskins comes with a price. Controversy and criticism now shadow the burgundy and gold. Brett Kohler is just one of the many faithful that feel the Redskin name should stay.
It's like a team name that people rally around, the community rallies around. If you think of Redskins, and I think of like my team.
Even so, more and more people have said the Redskins name is racist. The Redskins owner Dan Snyder says the name will never change.
If they actually change the name, I feel like that would really tick off the fan base. Think about all the merchandise that everyone has that says Redskins. I feel like it's almost unfair to them.
Josh Axelrod of the Capital News Service recently wrote an article detailing all of the current sports journalists and publications that have dropped the Redskin name from their style guides.
The more I talked to journalists, the more I started to see that the name is very antiquated, and I'm shocked it took this long for the argument to bubble up to this point. but I'm glad it is because really it is a slur.
The Capitol News Service has since replaced the word Redskins with Washington's NFL franchise. Some Washington area fans will continue to hail their beloved Redskins. In Landover, Dan Servodidio, Journalism 361. And that'll be it for sports for today. I'm Dan Servodidio. Have a great day, everyone.